Hey everybody, watching me open here. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to your box break day. I am here to serve you to open boxes. This week we're going to be opening 2020 Marvel Anime. It's the first time I've ever opened it. I don't own any of these cards, so I brought someone here to kind of guide me through this and it is let me push the right button. There we go. Eugene, or Rare Collection, Rare Collectibles. He's a man of many names and handles, but welcome.
What's up? What's up?
So I invited you because you said you went pretty hard with this set.
Yeah, I didn't expect to. I opened very little physical, but I opened a ton on EPAC because the achievement was so good. And honestly, the card quality is amazing and it's original art, so it's a great set.
What were the achievements?
Uh, so they sorted the achievements for a rainbow plate achievement, 4 characters at a time. So, for example, in my bundle, it was like Spider-Man and Falcon and Silver Samurai and someone else.
And you
Yeah.
got all four of those?
You got the rainbow plates for like four characters.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's. I mean,
It was nutty. Yeah.
you look at what's going on with X Men Metal on EPAC, and
Yeah. Way better than X-Men Metal for
oh yeah,
yeah.
man, that's cool. So
And the good thing about it was they let you pick. So if you were like first to finish, you got to pick your bundle.
wow.
Oh, it was actually 5 characters. Yeah, crazy.
So that's even more incentive to get it, like because like those comic covers, the 16 panel whatever from for X Men Metal, those are pretty cool. But you get a random one,
Yeah. And I think that was a big mistake by Upper Deck. So I know that for example, for Upper Deck's SPX hockey, they also had they had a one of one achievement with like a hockey player's patch and auto, which is nuts when you think about it.
right?
Um, but they tiered it, so there was like the like the first 20 people that finished got to like pick from a tier one that had really good characters. So it like rewarded people who spends, but at the same time also still had the random variability.
Right, right,
Um, I you can say they made a mistake or not, but for anime, they let you pick your achievement bundle. So it really was rewarding the top spenders and people who were able to trade very well. Um, which kind of sucks, I guess, but at the same time, it's like you're spending so much money, and honestly, the achievements are more difficult in the beginning than they are later on.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I say all the time. Hopefully, there's somebody or multiple people from Upper Deck that occasionally check on my channel, somebody else's channel, just to figure out, because we do give a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
We don't we give a lot of feedback directly to them, and then sometimes we even tag them in the groups. But just through our conversation, they have all the research they need to give us what we want.
Yeah. I agree. Hopefully, someone's listening. I mean, it was great when Angela was around. Um, we could really use a new like community director that's very active. And I understand it takes a lot of resources. It takes a lot of time, but it only helps them.
Right. It does take a lot of resources and time, but we're giving a lot of our resources and time. So,
Yes, yes, we are.
but here we go. That's what she looks like. It's a small box. It's a 16 pack box,
Yep,
5 cards in a pack, but still it just looks small.
yep. I think you're guaranteed one auto per box.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I do know a little bit. So the autos that you're talking about, they're parallels of the base set and they're numbered out of 120.
There's the peach autos for the base cards, but there's also like the mechanized autos, which are from a different artist.
Okay.
Yeah,
And sketches are not a box set on this.
man, it's like one or two per case.
Okay.
So I mean, I was gonna say this after your break. Oh, you know what? Good luck. But I'm always scared to buy loose boxes of anime
Right.
because people can hit a sketch in the case and just sell the rest.
So what are the other big hits from an investor standpoint, or even from a break-in standpoint, where like uh, an insert that I'll feel like I got something good if I pull it.
Um, Depends. Are you going to be set collecting, or are you just
No, no, I'm gonna
you're
character
hit hunting?
collect.
Yeah, if you're hit hunting, I like the red capsules, which gives you like a character out of 5.
Okay,
Those are the rip cards, and also the tier 4 chibi. They're like tobacco cards.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
And
remember somebody mentioning that.
yeah, and there's also the Hanafuda SSPs. Um, yeah, and then
Well, those capsule cards. It let me make sure I understand it right. It's basically like a. It's got something inside of it,
yep,
and people buy it like sealed without even knowing what's inside of it.
yep. Well, some people prefer it ripped, so they're not gambling, and some people just like the thrill of it.
Right.
I personally like the thrill.
So I know you said you didn't open a ton of physical. Do you remember if there's an order to how the packs are put together?
They are not. Yeah, it's completely random. I remember like in one box, the first pack I opened, I hit a sketch, and I was like, wow.
Okay.
So that's how they hooked me.
So we got Kid Kaiju.
Yeah, the foiling's great on these cards, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the quality is actually really good. Like rarely
Nebula.
do you see any corner or edge issues for these. So those are stacks,
Okay.
Gamora. So like, there's gonna be like a top, middle, and bottom layer of that card.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you get all 3 characters together, you form a card like a layered card.
Mirage and Beta Ray Bill. I do like the art.
I love that. I mean, Peach is a master, and it's actually crazy how she's underrated.
Yeah. And I mean it's such an honor to be given a whole set like this.
Yeah, agreed.
So for someone to still be underrated.
Yeah, it's an honor, and honestly, she's one of the few female artists that's been featured. You know,
Yeah. The only other one I can think of would be Ree Owens did a lot of work in Women of Marvel back in the day.
um, well, it was also Julie Bell.
Well, yeah, yeah, but I mean like in recent history.
Yeah, yeah.
Ant-Man, and then we got
Is that an auto?
mechanized.
Okay,
Doesn't
cool.
look like an auto.
Yeah, the mechanized cars are cool.
And then Gambit. And She-Hulk.
So something people don't realize: these physical cards are not available on EPAC. They're all digital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the physical base have some value, in my opinion.
Okay.
Oh, there's a rip card.
Yeah, I see
Yep.
that.
Yeah. Maybe save it for the end of the break.
Okay. Yeah, Bucky. Oh, so wow, it's thick. It's this whole thing.
Yeah, so that's the yellow capsule. There's a green capsule and there's a red capsule, and the red capsules each character is out of 5.
And what are they in the yellow?
They're unnumbered.
They're not numbered?
They're not numbered. Yeah,
Okay.
just that's like the base one. You might get like 1 or 2 per box.
Okay.
Yeah,
So red capsule is the one you want.
yeah, and ideally you only want 1 yellow per box. That's my favorite card in the set.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, out of the base cards, that's my favorite one.
Okay, these are hollow.
Yeah, it's a mosaic.
So is this a parallel?
Yeah, it's a parallel. I believe it's called hyper or mosaic. Yep, hyper mosaic.
Okay.
And that's the more common parallel. But they're cool as hell.
And that's a good one too.
Yeah. There's another parallel you'll pull later, and those are the ones I love the most, and I'll tell you what they are when we get there. Ooh, there's something in there?
Yeah, Professor X,
Wheels.
Punisher,
Oh no,
another
it's
Stacks,
cool.
Spider Woman.
Cool. I forget who's there. There are SSP stacks, but I think it's like Wolverine, Spider-Man, Captain America, and I think Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luke Cage and Emma Frost.
I think with like 2 or 3 boxes, you complete the whole base set.
Don't tell me that.
I'm sure you can pick off the ones you're missing off COMC cheap, but
Oh, it's a nice Daredevil.
yeah, the art's real sweet. So those are kaiju inserts.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's a Mega Moon. Whoa. Let me just make sure. What number is that?
This is number 84.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's Dazzler?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats. You just hit a tier 4 Mega Moon, which are 1 out of 360 packs.
Wow.
Yeah. So the achievement on E-Pack required a complete Mega Moon set. So all the T4 Mega Moons were trading at like $100 to $250.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a really cool. I love the foiling.
The foiling's incredible, and check out the back of the card. It's in Japanese.
What?
Yeah.
Except for X-Men.
Yeah.
Strong guy.
So that might be your box hit, but yeah, that's a tough one.
Wow.
1 out of every 30 boxes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's a tough rip.
Nice Moon Knight. Nick Fury.
That's another Mega Moon. Should be a T1, I think.
29.
Yeah, tier 1.
So with 90 cards, is it like MM where 1 to 36 is tier 1?
Pretty much. 1 to 30. Yep. Exactly like MM. And then man, the foiling on the Mega Moons are so underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like people weren't able to like see it through EPAC scans, you know?
Wow. So you said you had to collect the Mega Moon set to get the achievement.
Yes, I have a full set.
You brought it home.
Yeah, and I actually have a binder. It looks amazing.
I can imagine. I'm just looking at these two right now. I can imagine if there's 90 of them sitting together.
Yeah, the way I binded it, it was like I did it by 1 character per row. So each row had like the base, the hyper, and the Mega Moon.
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks beautiful.
Black Bolt.
Oh, I love that card too.
Oh, Wanda. And there's Iceman,
Yeah,
looking very Silver Surfery.
Right? Hyper Mosaic.
And Vision and Thor.
Hope you get a nice auto.
Deathlock. I like that Green Goblin. That's got a real DeVries look to it.
Yeah, but can you believe there's no Venom or Carnage in the set?
Really?
No Venom, no Carnage, no Deadpool.
Well, you have Venom right here, but not a base card. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's funny you mentioned Venom, and he's right here on this.
Yeah, so that's Thunderbolts insert. It's like they're like on stage. They're like in a band.
Oh, okay.
Like an idol card.
Yeah. Dazzler and Doctor Strange.
You think that Doctor Strange market is just about to explode after No Way Home?
I don't know what's going on. When are we getting a second trailer?
You know what?
Supposedly it leaked last week, and that's what happened right before we got the first one.
I'm sure they're trying to keep it under wraps. Another Mega Moon. That might be a T2 or T3. Oh, it's a T3. Jeez.
Yeah, 79.
1 out of 72 packs, man. If you opened this on EPAC back in the day, you would be killing it right now.
Jeez. Jessica Jones, Jubilee, and still it was a affordable box considering everything else out there.
It was overpriced at the time. At the time, you could get anime in stores, around like 120, and on EPAC it was
Ooh,
like 60. So it was definitely high at the time. It was a painful rip because like everyone was going for the sketches.
right.
Yeah, and then once the achievements started drying up, it's just like it was like the other instances were losing value.
Look at that Psylocke.
Yeah, fire.
Nice Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Damn, these are really nice cards.
Yeah, the quality, the original art, the foiling, I really like it.
I had no idea what to expect.
And that's why we break.
Always break. Ghost Rider. Cloak.
She sold. Oh, there's your auto.
There's your Auto Blade.
Yeah. 82. Very cool.
Nice.
So I'm trying to finish a complete set of those.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably like 70. I have like 70 out of the 90.
Is Blade one of the ones you're missing?
I'll check. It's like there's like 120 of them, so it's like I never rushed.
Right.
But it's definitely a cool like set to have.
Dagger. Sentry.
Marvel Superman. Yeah, you have no idea too, man. When these sketches were pulled, it was super competitive to trade.
Nice Captain America. Another Iceman. Oh,
Oh, wow. What number is that? This box is kind of nutty.
27 to 65.
1 second. Okay, it's a tier 1. I was like, wow. So the tier 4 Venom, Chibi, get this. It's 1 out of 2,300 packs.
Jeez. I was so close.
Yeah. But I mean, that's still a fire card. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little tobacco cards. I tried to do the set. It's too hard.
Well, yeah, based on how you said the high ones are at.
Yeah. That's this piece are just way too hard, so I gave up. Spider-Man.
Another mechanized. Nice. I do know what the Spider-Man mechanized looks like.
So they actually did plates for those too.
I know. Don't you remember? I got the yellow by mistake.
Oh yeah. Pretty solid box though. Chibi T4, Mega Moon T3. Like you should have saw some of the skunky boxes I got.
Still waiting for that that number 1 character.
Good old Piper, the face of the set. You'd be blessed to pull him.
Oh man, last pack. Maybe we'll get a Piper here.
Good luck, man. Oh wow! Look, we did it!
Oh my god, we did
Bang bang!
it!
We did it! Sentry.
So I'm guessing that's the bottom one since
I think that's the bottom.
It's not acetate.
Correct.
Gamora, and then there's our boy.
Wow, we did it!
Damn.
Look at him just humming.
Yo, I feel like guilty just touching this card right now with my bare hands.
Yeah,
I should have
sleeve
brought
it
out
up.
the
Yeah, sleeve
96
it up.
gloves.
Oh man, fun
Oh
break, man.
man. So we still got the capsule to open, but we got the
Oh,
the
that's nice.
blade
That's it open. Very
the
cool.
blade auto,
Yeah,
and then the
the T4,
T4, and then the chibi.
and then you have a T3 as well.
Yeah, the Howard the Duck,
Yeah.
everybody's favorite. So how do you do this?
Um, I think there's a tab you can rip it in the middle. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna destroy the card by ripping it. Just
Okay.
yeah. So it's like you,
Well, I don't want to destroy what's inside.
yeah. I think you just rip it like you would pull a tab,
It's
or
like
you could do
it's
that.
like
But
set back, so I'm
before,
trying to.
I think you pull it out. Before you show it, take a look in the front. So
No,
those are the 5 characters you can get. This is the defenders. I'm guessing you want Daredevil or yeah,
Iron Fist. Yeah.
yeah. I would probably want the Daredevil.
Yeah, I can't tell who that is on the far. Oh, that's Luke Cage. The name's on top.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones, Hellcat. All
Yeah.
right, here we go. Let's get that Daredevil.
The foiling on these cards are amazing too.
Oh, it's someone not on the.
Oh, that's interesting. He's not on it?
No, he's not on the front.
Why? Why did you get a Namor in a Defender's capsule? That's crazy.
Huh.
Well, you can pawn that off to Miles Blez.
Yeah, right.
That's the guy that cucked Mr. Fantastic.
Like to what extent?
Oh, wow. Just Google it later, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's it only shows 5 on it, but there's
No,
actually 10
cool. Oh, very cool. I didn't know that. Awesome. So you could have got a Doctor Strange or
or a Hulk.
oh, sweet. I never ripped any of the yellow capsules. I actually just
Yeah.
gifted those.
You what?
I give like the ones I pulled physical. I
Ah,
just
okay.
I threw them in trades
Nice.
because I couldn't get myself to rip these.
So on EPAC, did you have to like? Was there an additional layer of ripping?
No, that's. I wish EPEC could figure that out, but yeah, they had to ship it home.
But I mean,
You couldn't rip. You couldn't rip the capsule cards on.
oh,
E-
you couldn't. Oh, really?
yeah, so everyone had to ship them home.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually not easy to make a set of those
Huh.
because you have to go through so many capsules.
Yeah, and you don't even know what you have till you send
Yeah,
it home.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the red capsules are just super rare. And honestly, back then when they released on EPEX, everyone was so focused on the Mega Moons and the Chibi T4s and the sketches that the red capsules were kind of overlooked, and they just like boomed in price afterwards after the product sold out. Yeah, like the red capsules were like trading at like $75, which is absurd when you think about it, right? Like people should have just bought every single one that was out there,
Right, right.
but because everyone was so focused on the achievement and everyone wanted to pull a nice sketch, like the Peach sketches were trading up to like 1,500, you know.
And this sketch that you hang on, let me make it a little bigger. But that's a sketch that you have in your collection from anime, right?
That's one of my few pack pulled sketches from anime that I traded a grip for. I traded maybe like 1,200 worth of cards.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to send a heavy offer. It was actually like a bidding war between me and someone else. Um, and I just love the sketch. I love the character. You know, it felt very anime to me.
Oh, it's
Um,
great.
it's like a perfect combination. But it's like I'm telling you, some of these other sketches that I tried to trade for, it was straight up bidding war. Like everyone was overpaying. Yeah, and that's the beauty of EPAC, right? Like you get to show off your cards more easily. You get to trade more easily. Thus, people are willing to overpay.
I can see that happening with the Unbound achievement sketches.
I really wonder how that's going to play out, because people haven't seen what most of them look like. We've only seen like, let's be honest, like a B grade Mysterio,
Right.
and then we saw a beautiful 5x7 Black Cat, and I think that 5x7s are going to be aggressive because how often are you going to get a 5x7 from Fred Ian?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and so I saw for tomorrow they're going back out of alphabetical order or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this on EPAC before that they've skipped characters, but I can't give away who or
Oh, that you've seen the artwork for?
I've seen art. I bought 2 of the original art
Oh,
myself.
nice.
Yeah, I can share. I can share with you when they.
Yeah. So he was able to sell them before they were released. He just, asked that you don't share it.
Yeah, yeah. And look, like the Upper Deck's not stupid. They're not going to go through a set without Spider-Man.
Right,
They're
right,
not going to
right.
go through a set without, in my opinion, they wouldn't do it without Captain America. So we're bound to see those characters again. For people who are like panicking, like, oh, the checklist is terrible. Like, no, it's not. Like, people don't have they don't have to cater to you for the set order.
Right.
Yeah, I think someone on MCCW was saying that their OCD was killing them because like the characters weren't in like a specific order, and I was like,
Yeah.
what difference does it make? And
Well,
Fred
and
Ian,
then the cards are going to be numbered in the order that they were released, right?
yeah, and like Fred Ian actually liked the comment.
Yeah. Well, it's like I was listening to an old episode of the guy's podcast, and they were talking about they had like an upper deck guy from the '90s, and he was like the big one that changed the 10 card insert set to the 9 card insert set because
Okay,
he's like, you don't know how frustrating it is to
yeah,
have
yeah, it
one
makes a lot
page
of
with one card on it.
sense. That makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah, so it was like finally somebody gets it, and it's not just me.
Yeah, for sure.
And it still happens like with your 150 card set.
Yeah, of course it happens. What was it? There's a set recently I was doing. Oh, I mean, X-Men Metal goes to like 100, right?
Yeah, 200. So it's
Oh, right. But like 100. So like my
right. So you're
looks
gonna have one page
ridiculous.
with 2 cards on it.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn, this is so annoying. Why couldn't they stop at 99?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. uh, yeah, I mean, you and I talk cards all the time, and it's just like I'm curious what's upcoming on the calendar because I am convinced Spider-Man Metal is going to get delayed.
Yeah, because we still don't have annual, which was originally supposed to be October, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I know what's one got to do with the other, but they're not going to simultaneously release product.
I don't think so. It's not something it's not something I remember them doing in the past. So it's like they have annual, they have Marvel Premiere, they have Marvel Allure,
Yeah,
and it's just like, how could they skip those and go straight to Spider-Man Metal when we just got X-Men Metal on EPAC?
right.
So I think we don't see Spider-Man Metal until like summer 2022. That's just my thinking. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I hope you're wrong, but
I hope I'm right. I need to recover some money before Spider-Man Metal releases.
yeah, well, like I was telling you, I only have enough stuff to open till the end of the year. I was really hoping for that New Year's Eve release, like David
Hey,
Adams says.
you
And
can
that way
find
I
some vintage
can.
product.
What's that?
You can find some vintage product.
I already have a box of 92 coming.
Oh, pretty sweet. I'm gonna cross my fingers for you. Hope that doesn't break. Yeah,
I've been lucky with the bricking.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
With 96, I got lucky, and
yeah.
another box in 92. I've gotten tens back, SGC tens, but tens are still
Oh,
anywhere
you
that
got SGC
it
tens on
means something.
92s.
What's that?
You got SGC tens on 92s.
Yeah, from
That's pretty
from,
sweet.
from a box I opened, I got 3 of them. It was only a 6 card sub, and I got a 9, a 9.5, three tens, and then I sent in a 96 card. But hang on, I'll switch back to this.
That's sweet.
So I got a Moon Knight 10,
Ooh, look at that art, man. So good.
Phoenix,
Okay, okay. Oh, that's a big one.
and so I have three out of the 100, and now you know where my head's going.
Yeah.
Just go get the other 97.
Jesus. Oh man, that's a journey. Good luck.
I've got a stack right here that I'm as confident about as the six I sent,
Okay.
and so then I'm hoping
So
between if
you personally want a set of SGC 10s for 92?
I mean it's the cheapest 10 set you can put together right now.
No, that wasn't my question.
I'm not experienced with grading. I'm not loyal to a company,
Okay, okay.
but to to get it graded and protected and kind of
Yeah,
frozen in its state,
yeah, yeah.
it's the cheapest, quickest game in town right now. And maybe I
Okay.
crack them and resub them. If SGC never builds up enough clout for itself, that because
But
look,
I think if you get a set, it's good.
yeah,
It's definitely an accomplishment. It's not easy to do at all. So if you can
I
get it done,
mean,
get it done.
nobody's done it for any of the other companies yet. Nobody's put together a 10 set
Is
for
that true?
92. Yeah,
Okay. I know someone was aggressively doing 92 and 96.
yeah, I know they're close, and I
Yeah.
think what is it, like the Alibaba guy or something.
Okay.
It's some big stupid rich company. He's trying to put together a set of nine or better 96.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's super interesting. Okay. I mean, hell, that'd be a great set to get done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he wants it Beckett.
Oh, okay. For me, I have in my binder for that set, and I'm good. It's just like maybe I'll want like a single here or there slabbed up, but
Right,
For me, Marvel doesn't need the slabs for me,
right.
because unlike my basketball cards, I like just flipping through binders. I like
Yeah, me too. This is predominantly for investment purposes to try to like make some of because when you open and you set collect,
yeah,
that money's gone.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You
think
know?
the only time I would personally grade is like if it's a really difficult base card that I just want for my PC, or if I have to throw it into like Heritage or Golden. At
Right.
that point, like for a monster card, yeah, I'm gonna have to get it graded.
Well, that's like I also recently sent in the base card for High Evolutionary from 90MU
Okay.
because I had a really good looking one. And I think it might 10,
Yeah.
and that's a character that means something to me. So,
Yeah.
and how many sets has that guy been on? 3.
Have you ever
Um,
explained why High Evolutionary is your guy?
so I don't know if I ever did it on camera, but when the second time I got into comics at like my early 20s, I hit up a comic store and they had a big sale, and I was just flipping through everything, and I found the story, the Evolutionary War from the late 80s.
Okay.
It went across like 12 or 13 issues. It was the annuals.
Yeah.
It was like Amazing Spider-Man annual, Web of Spider-Man annual, X-Men, X Factor, whatever. And so I picked them all up and I read it, and I just fell in love with this character. And I was like, why haven't I ever heard of this guy? He's taking on the whole Marvel universe right now, and taking a whole year.
Yeah.
And I started to have respect for characters that they don't use often because they wrote them too powerful.
Okay.
Like Graviton, like Molecule Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like they made them so OP that they have to like either nerf them or kill them or lock them up and forget about them, throw away the key.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, we see more High Evolutionary cards, and hopefully we can see the Red Spectrum pop up for you because it belongs with you.
Yeah, somebody has it. I know it was bought on ComC, and so I'm just holding out hope that there's not another actual High Evolutionary character, and someone got it just because they thought it was a good buy because it's a 101.
I mean, that happens all the time.
Right.
Do we know who bought the original art?
Yeah, I know who bought the original art. He also
Okay.
has one of the plates.
Okay.
Uh, he's open to give me to trade me or sell me the plate that he has.
Mhm.
I haven't brought up the original art because I'm also trying to get the preliminary art from somebody. Somebody just recently redeemed that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you need help with the preliminary, let me know. I have a She-Hulk that could be traded.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's a character for them. Um, all right, cool, man. This is very fun.
Yeah. So, I mean, out of 10, your experience with these boxes, how do we do?
Out of 10, I would say you did like a solid 7.5 to 8. To get a T4 and a T3 Mega Moon. Like if you were to build those those cards are not easy to come by.
Right.
The Venom Chibi, it'll trade somewhere. You know, it's Venom.
Yeah.
And I personally love the Chibi cards. I'm maybe one day I'll try to slowly go for the set. The only other cards you could have asked for is a sketch or the Hanafuda SSP or what's the other one? Or the red capsule.
Right.
Like there's really not much you could ask for from this set. This set is great because you can finish the base set really quickly. Hypers are actually relatively affordable for their quality
Okay. Yeah, they are nice.
and then the Mega Moon's a tough one, and you already hit 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're actually not too expensive. I think they trade at less than 100.
Okay.
So it's like you can finish that set if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing in a binder, man.
I can, like I said, I have 3 of them sitting right next to each other right now. I can only imagine, especially when
Yeah.
the light hits it.
Yeah.
But all right, man. I appreciate you coming hanging out with me and guiding me through this Marvel anime journey.
This is the first time I've agreed to speak publicly anywhere. So through my
I'm honored.
card alias. So I appreciate you. And this is a lot of fun. Maybe we can do it again sometime, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Have a good night.
All right, peace.
Take care. Alrighty. Well, that was 2020 Marvel Anime with a little card chat with Rare Collectibles, Rare Collection. You can find them on Instagram at Rare Collectibles or at Rare Collection. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notified when you find out that there's a new break coming your way. They're always on Wednesdays at 6:30 Eastern. Or if it's Friday and there's an episode of Marvel on the Brain at 7 Eastern. And then any other videos I drop during the week with mail calls and news and stuff I want to talk about and maybe conversations I have with other people that I think are worth sharing with you guys. You'll get that too. So please continue to comment, show the support, the love. I feel it. I appreciate it. I'm here for you. I'm getting into sets that I wasn't getting into just so that I can continue to provide you guys with what you've come to expect from me. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. And until next time, you all have a very happy collection.